how do we do this correctly instead of creating a Cartesian product and making our IT folks scream and pull their hair out? So there's actually two different ways of doing the joins. This method is a little bit easier in that it kind of follows along with what we've been kind of training you on and thinking about the foreign key matching with the primary key. But if you Google how to do it, you'll see other ways, well, the other way of doing it. And if the other way at the end of the day is more comfortable for you, by all means, do that one. Okay, that being said, all right, so what this looks like. So here you can see that we have the select statement, the customer, which from the customer table, customer name, the customer city from the customer table. And I brought up this. This is the actual, the relationships. So we are looking at the customer name and the customer city. I did the aliasing using the C here for the customer table. And we want to look at the order table because we only want to see the customers that ordered stuff on March 11th in 2008. So the way we do that is we add this where the customer ID here equals the customer ID here, right? Because this is a one-to-many relationship. This is our foreign key. Now, Access doesn't mark the foreign key. There's nothing special about it there or in this column. You only know that's a foreign key because of this line right here, the way it's connected together, the diagram. Okay, side notes. Does it matter if we put the C first or the O first in the where line? It doesn't. For consistency's sake, in reading these, it might be easier for you to be consistently doing the primary key equals the foreign key, just because that's kind of the one-to-many song that we've been doing this whole time is the one key goes, the primary key from the one side goes, right, goes to the, becomes the foreign key in the many. But it doesn't actually matter. Your code will run just fine either way you do it. Okay, so we go here and we run this. Design run. What we get is exactly what we asked for. We have all of the customer names and cities just from the orders that were from that one date. So there's 35 records here, and you can see that the order dates, there's a lot of, most of the orders were from that one date. So out of 58, we have a huge block, 35 orders from that one date. So that's how you can join these together. And just showing you that you don't even have to have the table. It could be part of an and statement or the condition in the where. The order table doesn't even have to be a column that you can print out to be needed for a join like this. Okay. We can do a second example here. And I'm going to pause this for 1 second here. Okay, so you can actually join many tables together to do one query. You can do more than just the two. So if you remember in this Access database, there's this weird, totally disconnected grouping of tables with movies and actors for some strange reason. That strange reason is because it's a demo database for this particular slide. And so here we have 3 tables. This is actually an associative entity. because there was a many-to-many relationship between actors and movies, and they put those together where the only thing that's not a key is the role. Other than that, we've got the movie ID, title, length, and the actor's ID, first name and birthday. Nice and short and sweet. So here you can see, okay, so we selected the actor first name and last name. So we're going to get the actor's names, the movie titles, and the role. So we're selecting stuff from each of the tables. Sorry, quick pause there. I realized that it wasn't aliased correctly, and then I realized that there was the wrong table name because it was old code. Okay, but anyways, you can see that everything is aliased here. So we've got the A table, the M table, and the J table, which is actually aim joins. We'll correct that real quick. Where, so the A table, act ID 1, or act ID here, equals on the J table, act ID. So you can see why it's nice to use the same foreign key name as when you bring your when you bring this over and have this column in your as the foreign key. It's nice to have it as the same name, so it's not confusing when you do this. So you can easily match A and J, but the same attribute name, but it's just the J and the M. Could we have put this one before this one? Yes. This is simple math. This is where something equals something and something equals something. It's math and logic. So the order doesn't matter there, as long as it's all within the where clause. And then we have another order function, just so that runs as expected. All right, so when we run this, we get actor first name, last name, movie title, and the role that they played in that movie. All right, so that is how to do a simple join with multiple tables.